Alright everybody, what's going on? It's Thundershot and welcome to the WWE 2K16 simulation of the Fastlane, what I believe is going to be the main event. If not, it's going to be close. The match that was just announced the other night on Raw, I believe it's Wednesday now on the day I'm recording this. I might not upload this till the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, somewhere in there. I'm not sure yet. I might upload it sooner. But Monday night on Raw it was announced that there was going to be as Brock Lesnar goes to town, of course. Monday night on Raw it was announced there's going to be a triple threat match at Fastlane between Brock Lesnar, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns for who gets to take on Triple H for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. If you guys want to know my thoughts on the Royal Rumble, I have a video on that done already. The link to that will be in the description down below if you want to check it out for yourselves. And my God, this match is awesome. It seems like it's faster paced than WWE normally lets it be. There's a triple threat match, so it might take a while to end. Who knows? We'll have to see how it plays out. But I'm liking the action we're getting so far. To kind of do personal predictions up to this point, my guess is going to be that the Wyatt family comes out and messes with Brock Lesnar at Fastlane because they don't like each other right now. Judging from how the Rumble went, I could be totally wrong. I could be totally off base with this since the Wyatt family and Lesnar wasn't there, but the Wyatt family didn't seem to have anything to do with Lesnar or talk about him or anything at Monday Night Raw. Like I was saying, my guess is that the Wyatt family comes out, screws out Lesnar, and then Roman ends up picking up the pin on Dean Ambrose. That's just what I think is going to happen. It's all up in the air. If Roman doesn't win, my guess is Lesnar's going to win, but that would put the WWE in a super weird spot. Yeah, that's my guess so far. Anyways, it's a triple threat match, WWE 2K16 simulated. If I cut, it's just because it's boring. I'm only doing this in one take. Oh, as Roman throws a bat in the ring. Hell yeah, weapons. But with the way that the game system works, it might take a long time. These computer simulated matches have been known to go on a very long time just because there's always somebody there to break up the pin in a triple threat match. So it could be kind of iffy. We'll have to see. But if you see a cut, just know I'm just saving you guys the time of a lot of nothing happening, waiting for the match to end. That being said, one question I get a lot of the time, Thunder, why don't you play? I don't play because I want it to be fair. CPU simulation, if I were to pick Roman or Lesnar or Dean, whoever I chose would have a significant advantage because I'm better than the computer at this game, and that's just how it is. And this way you get the most authentic response, the most authentic way that WWE 2K16 has set it up for you to get. All right, now we can finally talk about the match now. And I've got my long-winded introduction out of the way. For the most part, Brock Lesnar has just been running train, as we expect him to do. Jesus, you really got to think Roman and Dean are going to have to team up at least a little bit. It's been argued. There was Mania last year. It's been back and forth between Lesnar and Reigns recently. Kind of looking at times like Reigns might be that one guy who can really hang with Lesnar at this point now that we don't know where The Undertaker is. But aside from that, you're probably going to expect Roman and Dean are going to need to team up to fight Lesnar if they want to knock him out of the picture. And sure enough, Roman takes Lesnar down and immediately starts throwing punches to Dean Ambrose. Brock Lesnar getting back in with a lot of rights. No left punches from Lesnar. He's all right. Reversal back and forth. Dean very wisely just watching these two guys tear each other apart. The thing is if you sit back and watch and Lesnar wins, then you have a one-on-one with Lesnar, and that's not good for anybody except Lesnar. Lesnar will gladly tear you apart. Who do you guys think is going to win this match? How do you think it's going to go? It would be cool to see Dean win, but the reason I'm ruling Dean out is because if Dean was going to win, for the love of God, I wish they just would have let him win at the Royal Rumble. That would have been so cool because everybody expected Triple H to win that one, especially after Roman was eliminated. Everybody expected Triple H to win that one. If Dean would have somehow snagged the title there, that would have been super cool, but since they didn't give the title to him there, my guess is that they might not give it to him at all. So I'm guessing, ooh, referee gets knocked down. Not that it really matters. This match is no DQ anyway. But yeah, like I was saying, my guess is that Dean doesn't win this one. It's either going to be Roman or Lesnar. What are you guys' predictions? What are your thoughts? Does the Wyatt family interfere at all? Does Lesnar win the match clean? Does Lesnar fight off the Wyatt family and still win anyway? Like, what do you guys think? What do you guys think is going on? Lesnar got a sledgehammer. Oh, my God. And he hit Roman and Dean fell over, and Lesnar was just going to town. Just going to town. This match has actually been super cool so far. Just destroying Roman with a sledgehammer. That's really bad for Roman because that means like he got beat up a lot. When he gets thrown down, he's probably going to be on the mat for a little bit. And being on the mat for a little bit is bad for two reasons. Number one, if you're the one that's about to get pinned, Roman's extra hurt at this point as he's getting double teamed by Lesnar and Ambrose. Did not think we would see this. But if you're laying on the mat, that either means you're getting pinned, which isn't a good thing, or that means that you're not up to break up the pin, which also isn't a good thing. For example, if Lesnar hits an F5 right now before Roman can get back in the ring, that could be the match right there. Dean with an Irish whip over the top. Roman, best thing you can do in these triple threat matches, stand back and watch. If other two guys get distracted enough to start beating the shit out of each other, you stand back and watch them. Roman goes for a cover as Dean was going to the top rope to do something big there. Kind of a douche move. Dean hopping off and letting Lesnar kick out on his own. Roman back out of the ring now. But the best thing you can do when you're going for the win is throw one opponent over the ring ropes, hit the other opponent with something big, and then go for the cover. About all you can ask for at that point. Other than that, you just kind of got to get lucky. Looking like Lesnar and Dean teaming up on Roman Reigns. Never would have thought this. You got to think that would give Lesnar a huge advantage. Put Dean at a disadvantage because it'd be rough. It'd be rough for Dean to be able to pull out and take on Brock Lesnar all on his own once they really mop the floor with Roman here. As Dean with a reversal into a power bomb, into a pin. I'll be damned. Lesnar there to break it up, hitting the referee again. Once again, no DQ match. And here come the Germans. Here come the Germans onto Dean. Lesnar finally had enough of this teaming up stuff when Dean tried to sneak the win on him. Lesnar with 3 German suplexes in a row. What's Roman going to do here? He's going to watch. Roman gearing up. Oh, what? Shoulder tackle. Roman with a shoulder tackle. Another shoulder tackle. What's he calling for here? Roman Reigns gearing back up. What are we going to do now? Is Dean just going to watch this? Roman calling for a Superman punch. Dean is going to interrupt the Superman punch. I wonder if that takes the signature away from Roman. I don't know if that takes the signature away from Roman or not, since he started it, but he didn't get to do it. I don't know if Roman lost his Superman punch for that. I'll have to see. But Dean interrupting there. Roman was on a roll, taking Lesnar down a few times. Dean Ambrose got a submission locked in. You might want to break that up, Roman. There we go. Highly doubt Lesnar would tap, especially this early on, but you never know. Especially with how the submissions in this game work. We're seeing what we thought we'd see now. Roman and Dean teaming up on Lesnar, even if it's not the most coordinated effort ever. Uh-oh, Dean Ambrose. Dirty deeds out of nowhere. Dean Ambrose just grabbing Roman out of nowhere. Dirty deeds. He's bleeding. Lesnar's not up. Lesnar's not up. 1, 2. Super late kick out. 2.9999 and a half. Roman kicks out. He was bloodied from the dirty deeds. How did he do it? I thought Dean was going to steal one right there. Just as it looked like Roman and Dean were teaming up on Lesnar, Roman hits a big move on Lesnar. He stands up, and Dean hits him with a dirty deeds out of nowhere. Lesnar's trying to call for an F5 here, I think. No. It's a back suplex. Big back suplex on a Dean. Looked like he was gearing up for something huge there. Oh, here we go. Lesnar calling for an F5. Is Roman going to let this happen? Roman's going to interrupt the F5 charge. Turning Lesnar around. What has he got in store for him? Big club to the back. Missed a big club to the back. And Dean and Roman back to double teaming Lesnar. You're Roman. You got to be wary now. Oh, here we go. Here's the revenge. Little Russian leg sweep. Nothing big like a dirty deeds or nothing. But damn, that came out of nowhere. Roman going for a pin. Probably not getting this one, especially with Lesnar right there to break it up.
That's what I call killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I know that when I see savagery like that from Roman Reigns.
Savagery, Jerry the King Lawler says. Boom! Lesnar was going for a big shot on a Dean. Roman breaks it up. Dean intercepting with a cross-body cover there, trying to sneak a quick one, but broken up before the count of 1. A lot of Irish whips going on. I don't know what Lesnar's going for here. The pop-up F5 onto Dean Ambrose. Pop-up F5. Dean's been hit. Roman going to try to sneak a cover. I don't think it's going to work like that, bud. Lesnar's easily there to break it up. If Roman had a spear or something, he hits Brock with a spear there. I would hit Brock with the spear, and then I would pin Dean because I think Dean's less likely to kick out. But as it happened, it's just the way the computer... This is what I talk about with matches going on really long. Just the way the stupid computer thinks. Is like, oh, he just got a finisher hit on him. I have to pin him now. He doesn't think, oh, Lesnar's right there to break up the pin. He just knows somebody got hit with a finisher, and he has to pin them now. And that's how the CPU thing works. Posted. Excuse me. Dean with a DDT on the outside. Both the big men down here. Dean standing tall for the moment. Haven't seen Dean do a top rope elbow drop yet. Hopefully that's coming out soon. Lesnar just standing back and watching. Again, the smartest thing you can do at a triple threat match. Watch the other two guys beat the crap out of each other and show up and take on the winner. Dean trying to rake to the back. Roman's got that vest on, though. I don't know how much it's really doing. And then the Dean Lesnar double team onto Roman again. Roman, the one guy who hasn't looked like he's about to win in this match yet. But he's the one getting teamed up on right now. Throws a punch to Lesnar and then forgets about Lesnar for a second to focus on Dean. Not going to work. You can never forget about Brock Lesnar. Posted again. Dean just watching Lesnar take Roman to town here. Now Dean going to get it on it. What is going on? Another rake to the back that shouldn't really do anything. Lesnar finally had enough. Gonna Irish whip Dean into the wall. Roman belly to belly out of nowhere. Roman finally doing something. They got to get back in the ring if they want this match to end, though. I do enjoy the a little bit of carnage on the outside, though. We gonna get him back in the ring? All right, finally back in the ring. Here we go. The match cannot end. It's not a false count anywhere match. Match can or has to end in the ring. If this changes in the near future, if they come out with a Raw where they say Fastlane's different, I will do a different simulation. Roman with a quick powerbomb pin. Dean right there to stop it, though. Dean picking up Roman now. What are we going to do? Going for a dirty deed. Second dirty deeds onto Roman. No reversal. Roman's down. Dean with the cover. Lesnar right there to break it up. And it will be broken up.
A nice shot by Brock Lesnar.
Uh-oh, Brock now. What are we doing? Huge power bomb. Knocks the bat out of the ring. Picks him up. Second power bomb. A third power bomb coming out of this one. No pin after the power bomb, though. Roman. Samoa drop. What is he going for here? Elbow drop. Dean still down from the triple power bomb. It was pretty huge. Spear! Spear by Roman. Pin Brock. Dean still down. Pin Brock. Got the cover on Lesnar. Lesnar kicks out of the spear at 2.9. Thought Roman had it. Dean was down an absurdly long time from that triple power bomb there. Thought Roman was going to come in, hit Brock out of nowhere with the spear like that, and pick it up. Brock Lesnar finds a way to kick out. But then again, he is Brock Lesnar. Roman taking Dean down again. Looks like Lesnar's going to get a good handle on Roman. Lesnar calling for something here. He's calling for it on Dean, though. If he would have hit that on Roman, I think Lesnar was calling for an F5 there. And if he would have been focusing on Roman, Dean wouldn't have stood up. He would have hit Roman with the F5. That would have been the match. Lesnar could have won it right there, but he was focused on Dean instead of Roman for some reason. Now he's getting his face smashed in. Reverse back suplex into a crossbody by Roman. We know he just burned a spear, so it might be a minute till he has another signature or finisher up. I'm not sure, though. Roman going for a Superman punch. I don't think he hit it. Maybe he did. Going for the cover. Dean right there to break it up, though. Whole clusterfuck. Looked like he might have hit both men, actually, with that Superman punch. We know Roman's got a spear, and we know Dean's on the outside of the ring. Dean bringing a chair into the ring now. What's he going to do with that? Belly to belly by Roman. Dean's got the chair out. If Roman can get up and spear Dean here, that might be all she wrote. Fall away slam. You could pin him after the fall away slam even. Go to the corner. Go to the corner and call for the spear. He might not have the stamina for the job right now. Lesnar's getting back up. That's not good. You might have to spear Lesnar. Both men get up. Oh, both men are getting up. All right. Looks like the finish won't be happening just yet. Another spear by Roman. Dean's going to be up in time. Dean's going to be up in time. All right. There's no point in pinning him here. There's no way it's going to work. Dean's right there. Roman tried it again, but that's the thing. You got to have one man down before you hit the other one with a finisher. I think Dean tried to call for a dirty deeds there, but Roman picked Lesnar up too quick. See the bruises forming on Brock's chest now. Roman got Dean face first in the ring post. Going to pick him up all the way to the top, it looks like. Something from the top rope. This won't end well for either man. One-arm powerbomb from the top. All right. He's going to go for the cover. A pin there might have worked. Lesnar was still down. He just got powerbombed from the top rope. Dean now busted open. Lesnar, the only man not bleeding left in this contest.
He's in big trouble. Boy, he just got laid out.
Chokehold. Roman's got a chokehold. Onto Lesnar. Roman's got a submission locked onto Lesnar. I didn't even know he had this move. Lesnar could tap out here. No, Lesnar's getting up. Lesnar throwing Roman off the top of him. I couldn't tell if he was tapping or what. Dean was up in time to break that. Dirty deeds. Old school dirty deeds. Right onto the chair almost. I don't know if he hit the chair with that one or not. Old school dirty deeds coming out of Dean, though. Brock's still able to get up. That is actually considered a finisher by Dean Ambrose. That is the old school Dirty Deeds. He still has it in this game. Roman dodging there, going for the electric chair perhaps, reversed by Brock Lesnar. Lesnar back down on the ground. We're going to see some Germans. No, Dean throwing in a right. Dean getting his edge in on Brock Lesnar. This match is all over the place. Lesnar's down. Dean with a reversal, though. Big left hand by Roman. Spear by Roman onto Dean, but Lesnar's back up. That's the third spear. It's the third time Roman is going to be so close to winning this one. But Lesnar made it back up just 3 seconds before he needed to. Lesnar picking up Roman for an F5. Is Dean going to be up in time? Dean is going to make it up in time. Dean breaking it up. Lesnar F5ing Roman. There's just always the third guy there to break these up. Roman's got a chair now. Smacking Dean right in the pin him. Pin him. Pin him after the chair shot to the head. He could have had it. Pin him now. Go for the cover. Lesnar was still down. I think he could have had it there if he would have gone for the pin. Huge chair shot to the head. To the already bleeding head of Dean Ambrose. Lesnar now looking for that triple powerbomb again, perhaps. No, just a giant powerbomb. Holy crap. That was enormous. Roman going for the cover off the powerbomb. Obviously, Lesnar still standing there. Brock Lesnar still taking people to Suplex City. Roman is down. Dean is down. Lesnar's calling for an F5 here, but it looks like Dean's going to be back up in time. Will Dean be able to interrupt the F5? Probably not. Looks like Roman's going to take a third F5 here. No, Dean at the last second breaking it up. Back suplex reversed by Brock Lesnar into a crossbody. Roman picking up that chair again, the equalizer. Hitting Lesnar square in the head. Now hitting Dean square in the head. Lesnar calling for an F5 on Dean, but Roman just keeps beating Dean with a chair, and he knocked Lesnar over by accident with that one. What's Roman going to do now, the only man left standing in the ring? Roman going to the corner. Lesnar's getting up. Son of a bitch, he should have done it to Lesnar. Calling for a spear on Dean, but Lesnar's getting up. Huge spear onto Dean Ambrose. Into the ropes even, but Lesnar's standing. There's no way this pin goes down for 3. Wait, Lesnar calling for an F5! Lesnar calling for an F5! Lesnar F5 and Roman Reigns! His arms hung up on the rope. Lesnar F5 and Roman Reigns. And that looks like it's going to be all she wrote, people. Lesnar's going to WrestleMania. There it is. Lesnar pins Roman. Roman spears Dean. He gets up. Before he can do anything, Lesnar goes for the F5. Something about his CPU instinct. He overrided his CPU instinct, and instead of trying to go for a pin on Dean, Lesnar immediately F5'd Roman. The first guy to do it the way it's supposed to be. Somebody hits a finisher on one guy. You hit a finisher on the guy who hit the finisher. Take the W. And sure enough, there it is. Lesnar claiming his W. Lesnar's going to Mania. Now, like I said before, I believe the Wyatt family will interfere in this match and screw Lesnar over, somehow setting up for a Wyatt Lesnar Mania. Who's to say, though? My money's on Roman winning Fastlane. WWE 2K16 seems to think a little bit different. Let me know what you guys think on how this match is going to go. Let me know how who you guys think is going to win this match and move on to WrestleMania in the comment section down below, and feel free to give your reasoning why. I think that's going to wrap it up for us here today, guys. I want to thank you guys for coming out. I hope you guys enjoyed. That match was actually pretty fucking cool. I'm Thundershot. I'm out. Peace, Slate, and see you.